Welcome to day 35 of e-learning. Can you believe it? We made it to 35 days. Good job. And thank you to those who have been faithful in doing your e-learning. Keep it up, because doing your hard work is what will make you successful. We're almost there. So some of you have asked, how do I put these videos together? Well, I think this is a perfect time to do a behind the scenes, because it's not as easy as you might think. As many of you are aware, News 4 surprised me last week by asking to do an interview. I didn't know it at first, but apparently my video aired Wednesday morning on the 6 a.m. news, and then I also got a message from Madeline Hackett saying they'd like to do an interview. Hey, pretty cool. So, it happened pretty quick, and by Thursday morning, they are at my door. Take a look of behind the scenes. So, it's gonna be an interesting day. Apparently, News 4 is on their way to interview me. Man, that sounds really scary. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, they're here. Alright, so here we are in the living room. One of the things you might notice is that the microphone is on a pole. This is because of social distancing. Once the camera and the light were all set up, Madeline started the interview. She asked all kinds of questions. I didn't know what the finished story would look like, except that they were there to hear me talk about how I use these videos to make e-learning more fun. Or at least something to look forward to each day. We talked about more things than what ended up in the newscast, but it was fun to do. You've all done a 9/11 interview, so you know how important it is to get all the details. Then, they wanted to get some shots to show how I put together a video. I reenacted a scene from the Star Wars video and showed them my editing software. They got different angles and more footage, because the last thing you want is to need a shot of something and you don't have it. When you're planning out a story, especially a news story, having the right shot can be everything, and you don't want to have to do a reshoot. For the news, they simply don't have time. We were done by 9 a.m. and they had to go edit the story together for the new news. That's fast work. Madeline and Mark were very nice to meet, and it was super fun to see how they put together a story. So as you can see, it takes a lot of work. So thank you for those who have said that you've enjoyed watching the videos. I've heard from students and parents alike. I hope that you continue to finish the year strong, because we're almost to the end.
He also filmed us today, filming him, and says he'll incorporate that into a future lesson as well. In Greenville County, Madeline Hackett, WYFF News 4.